What's up everyone, welcome back to my on-game series where we'll be looking monthly at the games that are available on the MetaQuest subscription service Quest Plus. This video we'll be looking at February 2024's offerings. Quest Plus offers 2 games on the first of each month, which you get to keep as long as you continue your subscription. Just like PlayStation Plus monthly games, if you stop paying, you lose access to them until you start up the subscription again, and all the games that you've previously redeemed, you can play again. So with this series I'll be giving you my thoughts, impressions and experiences I've personally had with these games and show you the footage that I've recorded on the Quest 3's in-headset recording. On a quick note, in the description is a link to all my game referrals for 25% off all the games I currently own. This includes the Saints and Sinners series, Underdogs, Asgard's Wrath 2 and more. So let's jump into the first game, I Expect You to Die. This game doesn't usually need an introduction as it's a widely popular VR game, and for all the right reasons. The game immerses you into the role of a secret agent, think along the lines of James Bond or maybe more Austin Powers with the humour. The game places you into a puzzle escape room setting where you have a mission to complete, and whilst you're trying to complete your mission there are plenty of traps which can get you killed. And don't worry, I won't spoil the story for you. The graphics may seem a little bit cartoonish, but they suit what the game is, and when it was released back on the Oculus Rift on the 6th of December 2016, there weren't many games that pushed the boundaries of the graphics in VR back then, like you have today, like Half-Life Alyx, Arizona Sunshine. But I Expect You to Die certainly has a lovely charm to it, and I love the aesthetic of the game. The gameplay, to me, in my opinion, for this type of game is fantastic. You are in one position, you don't move around the rooms. Instead you have telekinesis powers which allows you to grab objects from afar and bring them closer to you. The puzzles are greatly thought out too. Sometimes there's multiple ways of solving certain parts of the game, and it works really well. The controls of the game are simple enough to pick up, as you have a tutorial at the beginning of the game. During my time with the game I never had any issue with the controls at all, and if I did, it would have been a me issue. The audio for the game's really good, the voice actors are brilliant and funny, it made me laugh in a few points throughout the game, and the music's really well done. At times it wouldn't have been out of place in a 007 film, and the sound effects were good enough to keep you immersed but not completely realistic. It complements the style of the gameplay perfectly. On the Quest Store, this game has been given a comfort rating of comfortable, so it means the game generally avoids disorientating content and effects, and although it doesn't mean that it won't be comfortable for everyone. At the time of this recording, I Expect You to Die scored a 4.8 on the Quest Store, with 88% of its players giving it a 5-star review and only 1% giving it a 1-star review. Great and an amazing score for the Quest Store. And if I was to give this game a star review, I'd easily give this game a 5. The second game is Dyschronia, Chronos, Alternate. I'll be honest, with this game I'm not sure what I'm playing or what the story is. So I've researched a little bit into this game, and I can tell you it's an episodic and you have to purchase episode 2 and 3 if you want to complete the full story. What I got from it was that you're playing someone called Hal and you have access to another reality where everyone's dreams are, and the dreams are united to make an augmented dream to control the wellness and mental health of the citizens, and in turn in your reality the city has 0 crime as everyone's benefiting from these augmented dreams. But then mysteriously a murder happens and you're in charge of the investigation, so it's kind of like a murder mystery game. The graphics of the game's really great, it really makes you feel like you're in an anime world, and some of the effects are really well done. My favourite part so far in terms of like graphics would have to be the credit scene. It looks like it's been pulled straight out of a Persona game. But some of the areas do look bland, but I feel that that's the style that they were going for. The gameplay is incredibly simple, because it's essentially a visual novel game. And I don't usually like visual novel games, but playing them VR, actually walking around and interacting with the NPCs and objects is something I can really get behind. The movement has your snap turning or smooth. You also have a hybrid, which allows you to move around normally or teleport, which really helps with VR legs. I recommend that if anyone gets motion sickness at all. And also, funny enough, at the beginning of the game there's a tutorial segment which teaches you some stealth gameplay. it isn't part of episode 1 at all. Once you've done it in that tutorial, you don't do it again. So I'm not sure whether it's in episode 2 or 3. They might reintroduce it, but not in episode 1. The audio is top notch, with the majority of the game being voice acted, and I think the voice actor for Hal has done an incredible job. The sound effects are great, and the soundtrack from what I've heard so far is good, and it really suits the anime style. On the Quest Store, this game is given a comfort rating out of comfortable, just like the previous game. And at the time of recording, Dyschronia has scored a 4.6 on the Quest Store, with 87% of its players giving it a 5-star review, and only 4% giving it a 1-star review. For a visual novel game, to me, it's quite high. Although, that is only out of 401 ratings in total. If I was to give this game a star review, I'd probably give the game a 4. I didn't exactly want to stop playing it, something kept pulling me in, and I might even do a playthrough on the channel for this game. But that's it for this month. That's February out the way, so the next one would be March 2024. Are you going to try out any of these games, or have you played them already? If so, let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments. And if you like the video, please consider liking it and subscribing to the channel for more future content. I'll see you next time. Bye.
She's got a new investigation support matrix installed. I'll bring her with me to the